Right? So we have to create GL accounts for the banks like this, and we need to maintain that symmetry, right? This is for the purpose of at the end we are going to create masking of GL account. What is meant by masking we'll see later, and for that purpose the last number should be matched to each other. Okay, then coming to the accounting entry, when we are going to issue checks, say for example checks issue account, say we are maintaining ICICI Bank, checks issue account 200,411, and so manual entry, when checks are issued we need to post the following entry. What is that entry? Vendor account data to checks issue account. See, generally if you do not have this BRS concept, what we do, same vendor account data to main bank account, right? Just vendor account data to bank. Now what we are going to do, when checks are issued we need to post following entry: vendor account data to checks issue account, here checks issue account. When EBS or MBS is uploaded, the system posts the following entry automatically. What is meant by uploading? So here what we are going to do is we are going to upload. I told you we are going to receive a manual bank statement or electronic bank statement from bank. If it is a manual bank statement, I need to enter all the transactions from the bank statement manually into the SAP system. If it is electronic bank statement, we are going to get the electronic format, that is in MT 940 or cash 20 or something. Another format is also there that we need to upload into the SAP system. What happens when we upload? When we upload, system is going to identify what are the checks that are already issued that have been created. What are the checks that are deposited that have been cleared. So all those things system will nullify and create a statement like checks that are issued but not debited in bank, checks deposited but not realized. That list will be prepared by the system. Right, whatever the list that is required for the purpose of bank reconciliation statement, we get it. Now right, when EBS or MBS is uploaded, in case of MBS we manually enter the total transactions that are given by the banker into the SAP system. So in such case the entry will be automatically posted. What is that entry? Checks issue account data to main bank. See, now whatever the check that has been issued here, once EBS or MBS is uploaded into the system, and if this check has been cleared, right, remember that if check is cleared, what is this? Check issued. So whatever the check that has been issued to the vendor, right, whatever the check that has been issued to the vendor, if that is cleared in the bank, that is nothing but that is debited to our account in the bank, that is debited to our account, vendor receives the money. In case the check is cleared, then only system will post this entry. Checks issue will be account, checks issue account, see here it is created, now it is going to be debited, and main bank account is going to be created. See, I told you that when EBS is not there, whenever we issue checks, what we have done, vendor account data to bank account, right? Now here also final entry is going to be the same, vendor account data to bank account. In between this checks issue account has come, that is when EBS is uploaded, and in case if the check has been cleared in our bank, then in such case, right, the checks issue account will get nullified and it will be debited to, that is credited to main bank. That means whenever we are going to issue a check, right, so that is not going to affect immediately. That effect will come only when EBS is uploaded. That is when in the bank statement, whatever the information that is given by the banker, it should inform that this check, whatever you have issued to your vendor, that is cleared. So that message will come in the your electronic bank statement. What are the checks issued but cleared? If it is cleared, then only this entry will be passed. Otherwise, entry will not be passed. Entry will not be passed means whatever the entries that are not passed, system will generate a statement, checks issued but not cleared. If it is cleared, then entry will be reversed. Means checks issue account will get reversed and main bank account will be created. Means now our amount will come down from your bank account only when check is cleared in our bank account. Until then, it will not be cleared. If it is MBS is not there, MBS or EBS is not there, we directly debit vendor account data to bank account. That is nothing but main bank account. But here, because we are introducing or we are making payment through the electronic bank statement, right, here we are creating one sub account like checks issue account. Checks issue account is going to be created when we have issued the check. Whenever it has been cleared in the bank, when we upload it, system automatically generates an accounting entry nullifying this, and then it will finally credit main bank account. That is, your account is going to be created means not bank account in the bank statement credit, our books of accounts. That is, amount is going out only when EBS is uploaded. This is one thing. Second one, when checks are deposited, we need to post the following entry. Checks deposit account data to customer account. So this is nothing but whenever we receive check from the customer, what we do? Bank account data to customer account, right? But here main bank account we are not doing it. Here checks deposit account we are debiting it. Customer account we are creating. But when this will get nullified, whatever the check that has been deposited by us in the bank, if it is cleared and if we get the message in the text file that we are going to receive from the bank, right, if that is uploaded into the system, then system will automatically pass an accounting entry stating that main bank account will get debit only when the check is credited to our bank account. Right, now ultimately here also the same. See here, checks deposit account is debited here, checks deposit account is created here. That will get nullified. Ultimately what is remaining? Main bank account is debited, customer account is created. But the second entry will be generated automatically by the system only when the check that has been deposited is credited to our account. What happens if it is not created? Say for example, on 25th of October, I have deposited one check, 100 rupees check. Right, that will be cleared. And another check I have deposited on 28th. Right, that is not cleared. That is not credited to our account. Out of these two, first check whatever we have deposited on 25th, if it is cleared and you get the information in your MBS or EBS, and if that is uploaded into the system, then system will pass an accounting entry stating that main bank account will be debited, because debit means what? Whenever we are going to receive money, we debit the account. And most of the commerce student, non-commerce students will have a very big doubt that what does it mean? Credit means we receive money, debit means we lose money, right? Most of you, this may be ringing in your brain, right? But don't think from the bank point of view. Think from the company books point of view, right? We are always, you have to look from company books of accounts point of view only. That is nothing but whenever we receive bank, that is check or cash, we debit it, because debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Apply only those principles. Whenever I speak about our bank book, means this. Bank statement means statement maintained by the banker. Exactly reversal of whatever we do in this one, right? So here, whenever we are going to receive bank statement from the bank, and if that is uploaded, the check whatever we have deposited, if it is credited to our bank account bank statement, right, then in such case system will post main bank account is debited to checks deposit account. So actually when we upload, then only main bank account will get updated. Until then it will not update, right? So you'll get more clarity on this once we execute the BRS and system automatically generate the accounting entries. Then you'll have more clarity, right? So we are going to create first a GL accounts, then certain configuration steps are there, that also will do, right? So let us create the GL accounts first.
Anand, this
Yeah,
EBS and MBS, who prepares it?
that's what I told you. We receive from bank. We don't prepare. You have to get it
Okay,
from
and
nothing but bank statement. You receive bank statement from your bank, no?
okay,
Electronic bank statement or
and
manual bank statement.
okay. So in whichever format we will receive it, we will upload to the SAP system.
If it is going to be MBS, I told you Excel or Word document. If it is EBS, electronic bank statement, electronic means a Swift MT940 or uh, Swift, some cache, something like that, some other format also there. So whatever it may be, the standard format we receive. This is text format, text file format. This
So
is
in case of EBS, we will upload it, and in case of MBS, what will we do?
MBS manually we have to enter into the system.
Okay. So you are going to show us both the ways how to do it.
Only one way I can show you. EBS we cannot do it all. Because how we don't have any bank statement now. We have to receive
Yeah,
actually the
right.
format we have to receive it.
Okay.
See manual entry. Here I shown you already FF5 import. Right here that MT940 international format, structured or unstructured. Right here you have to select that and you have to upload bank statement whichever is going to be received. In case of manual, I'll show you how to enter manual statement. Here manual entry we have to do it. Manual entry we have to give the accounting details we have to give, and then there will be system will open up one statement, one Excel sheet type of statement system will open. So whatever the entry that you get from the bank, you have to manually enter or upload into the system by way of LSMW or something.
And Anand, normally when we do this activity, it's like at the end of the financial year, or like whenever we are preparing our accounts after each period.
You have idea when we are going to prepare BRS every month? Every month we prepare it. BRS has to be prepared every month. Every month, unless you complete it, your books of accounts are not finalized. First of all, the first step you have to, as a process of monthly closing, you have to do BRS. Otherwise, there will be so many pending entries will be there. Right? So first of all, create the GL accounts. FS00. DRLB. So I'm taking 200,410. Let us take so what is our 200,405? Axis Bank, already we have used it. What is 200,406? HDFC Bank. right? So that's why I'm taking 200 410 200 410 ICICI Bank. Cash and bank balances, balance sheet item, ICICI, main bank account. Why should I say main bank account? Nothing but that is the main, because we have sub accounts: checks issue account, checks deposit account, right? ICICI main bank account. Parameters are same, only balances in local currency. Line item display 001. Cash or bank means G005 we use. Bank accounts obligatory value date. Next 200 411. Cash and bank balances, balance sheet account. Sorry. Two hundred 411, right? Checks issue account, right? Checks issue account. And here one thing you have to remember is should be open item management. What is meant by open item management? Means we are asking the system to take up the managing of the open items. We are leaving it to the system, right? Clearing of the open items will be done by system. G005. Right here only balances in local currency. Line item display. See here, ICICI Bank's checks issued account. See only balances in local currency and open item management. You should not forget this. Without this, system will not execute. Right? Open item management. Let's save it. Next, 200 419. 200 419. Same cash and bank balances, balance sheet. ICICI, this is checks deposit account. Checks deposits. Only, sorry, only balances in local currency. Line item, open item management, G005. Because why we have to maintain open item management is, I told you that system automatically posts the second entry. That is, what is the entry that you post, that system is going to maintain, clear the open item, right? That's the reason, right? We clear the open item management. Means we are asking the system, you manage the maintaining of the clearing of the open items. So open item management. So management of the open items will be done by system. Okay. Then these two are sufficient. Anyway, bank charges account we have, I believe, 400 501. 400 501 discount charges. Okay. It is not there. I'll create 400 502. Click on create. This is interest and financial charges. P&L account. That is nothing but bank charges. Just like any other expenditure account, nothing special here. Sorry, not only balances in local currency. Line item display, sort key, select G001. So we have created 3 accounts. 1, 2, 3, and bank charges. 4 accounts we have created for ICICI Bank. Next step. I think you know that we need to how we create house bank, right? We have already seen creation of house bank in case of automatic payment program. I don't know how many of you have literally worked on automatic payment program. Though the number of steps are a bit more, it is not difficult. You have to execute one by one, that's all. Right, automatic payment program. Creation of, go to bank accounting, business transactions, payment transactions, electronic statement. Here see, manual bank statement, electronic bank statement. Define house banks. So first of all, for the main bank account, I need to create house bank. So define house bank. Company code DRLB. So we have already created 2 accounts. We are going to create new one. House bank. Right, ICICI. Country, India. Bank key. DR, IC. DRLB underscore dash ICICI Bank 001. That is my bank key. I think I can use the same number also. So click on create bank name. ICICI Bank. Say branch. So Banjara Hills branch. City Hyderabad. Okay, region also we can take Andhra Pradesh. I think maybe after separation of Andhra Pradesh, we may get here new state, Telangana, 29th state. And in such case, we have to, of course, our SAP India will be observing the changes, observing the political changes, and they will create new state and they will send it as a patch. So what all companies has to do, they have to download that patch from SAP and you have to apply the patch. Then automatically the new state will come there, like Telangana. Bank accounts. Click on new entries. Right. IC 01. ICICI Bank. Banjara Hills. So bank account number. Let's imagine that this is the same bank. Bank account number also same number. Right. Currency INR. GL account 200 410. Save it. So we have created the house bank. Right. Business transactions. So financial accounting new, bank accounting, business transactions, payment transactions, manual bank statement, electronic bank statement. First we'll take up electronic bank statement, and because though we say electronic bank statement, all these steps are necessary for even for MBS. Right. So that's why after we do this one, manual bank statement, only one step is there, that also we do it. So then only we can execute MBS, because for MBS all these things are very much required. Right here, field right. Right here, note checks issued out to vendors will be created to 204. Here instead of 411, 421 I have taken, and 421, 429. In present case we have taken 411 I have taken. Checks issued will be, so whenever any checks are issued, we have to create it to the checks issued account. Checks received from customers are to be debited to this account. In our case 19. When bank statement is uploaded into SAP, the following entries will be posted automatically. Right, whatever I have explained you here, it is given. So entry 1 for checks issued out. Based on the checks cleared in the bank account, the following entry will be automatically posted. ICICI checks issued account is debited, ICICI main bank account credit. Right, whatever I told you, the same thing. So first you need to understand this, then we can go for the configuration. The configuration, first make global settings of electronic bank statement. So here what I'm going to do, electronic bank statement, make global settings for the bank statement. And here you'll find around I think 7 steps will be there. Chart of accounts, okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 steps. Yeah, all these steps you have to do it. So it may be a bit confusing in the beginning for you, but anyhow let us see. Here first of all I need to create account. The symbols I have to create. So creation of account symbols. What is this account symbols? See here I have given you, I have to create some symbols. Say main bank account for your company code. What is this main bank? Text is main bank for that company code. Say for example here DRLB. So let us give the first prefix of your company code, main bank. Here don't give your bank name. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Here you can give up to 15 letters, right? So anyway, DRLB main bank, right here main bank DRLB. Second one, bank charges, symbol for bank charges. Here DRLB bank 4 plus 4 8 plus 9, so 6 digits. Bank charges. So this is whatever we are creating is, this is some symbol, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13, exactly 15. Bank charges DRLB. One is main bank account, bank charges account, right? Then we have to create checks issued and checks received. So here DRLB checks received means what is check that you receive, you deposit it. So DRLB checks received in, right? That is nothing but RECD, checks received in 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. So maximum 15 checks received in. Then DRLB checks issue out. This also 15 digits. checks issued out. Okay. So for 4 type of transactions, we are creating 4 account symbols. These are nothing but symbols. Remember that. And if you have, say for example, RTGS, say whenever you are going to transfer any money from one bank to another bank, we call it as RTGS, fund transfer, right? So if it is a fund transfer, you have to put a symbol here. Any type of transaction, whatever you are going to find in the bank, right? For that, we have to create a symbol. Save it. Right? So here we have done. Then next what I need to do is assign account symbols. Now whatever we have done here, what are the account symbols that we have created, to that we need to assign my GL accounts. Say here we have saved it. Okay, click on assign accounts to account symbols. 1 minute. Here these are the account symbols, right? Assign accounts to account symbols. Click on new entries. My account symbols are here. Whatever we have created, those things will appear here. Right, instead what I have done already, I have copied it. Right, account method, currency, okay, I can say INR, INR, INR. Now what is the GL account to be given here? See here in the notes I have given you, this is called masking. I am giving here 091, but for bank charges, I am, this we call it as hard coding. Hard coding means whatever the bank it may be, the charges will be posted to this account. Right. So anyhow, main bank account. So in the main bank account, here we use 10 digits. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right. 10. Here we have shown more, but here it will take only 10 digits, not more than that. So here you take all plus, right? See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out of that 10 digit, take 0 here. For main bank account, 0, because here I told you 0. And second one, bank charges. So for bank charges, what are the GL account that we have created? Straight away I can take it. 400 502. Now checks received in, checks issued out. Check issue out. Right. So this one 11 419, 411 419. So here also what I need to do is you take all plus checks received in, nothing but 19. Here checks issued out 11 1. See, checks issued 411 means last digit is 1. So that's why checks issued out, last digit I have taken 1. And checks received in 19. So that's why I have taken last digit as 19. So this putting of using of this plus mark is nothing but we call it as masking. What is exactly meant by masking? Masking is nothing but, say for example, imagine, let me save it first. Right. Say here, I did not mention whether it is ICICI Bank or Axis Bank or SBI or SBH or Andhra Bank. I did not mention here. But we are creating symbols. Right. Here, whatever the bank may be, your main bank account will be there and your bank charges will be there and checks will be received in checks are received out. Right, checks received out means nothing but checks deposited or issued out. Now here masking means whatever the bank it may be, these symbols will work for all banks. Otherwise what happens, if you want to create, say for example I have 6 banks. Out of 6 banks, 1 2 3 4 5 6, 6 into 6, 36 combinations I have to give here. Instead, what I'm telling to the system, I'm masking it. I can use any bank. Right, depending upon this one, system, whatever the account you take, whatever the bank account you take, system will create EBS. That is nothing but electronic bank statement we get from the bank. We can reconcile it. In case if you want to use the symbols for each bank separately, then there's a hell of a job. For each and now if you have six banks, 6 into 6, so 36 symbols you have to create. So that's why that is a big task. That's the reason we are creating only one set of symbols. This is one set, right? That is done. If all here. Next is create keys for posting rules. What is this? Here posting rule is nothing but, see here, when checks are issued out, when checks are received in, when bank charges are posted, for all these things we have to create certain rules. What rules? Because I told here, whenever we are going to upload your EBS or MBS, if it is a checks issued out, you should get this entry automatically, because at the time of issuing the checks we manually post this entry, and system is going to automatically post this entry. For that purpose, posting rule, what entry should be posted, that posting rule I have to create. But before that posting rule, I'm going to create a just a rule name, right? Rule name. Here rule name is checks issued out, checks received in, and bank charges. For these three I have to create rules. So here create posting rules. So symbols, assign symbols we have done, right? Create posting rules. After going to the create posting rules, click on new entries. I have to create my own rule. What are the rules? The rule is nothing but one 4-digit. Here it cannot take more than 4-digit, right? This is nothing but DR in means checks received in. DR OU means checks issued out. Checks received in. Checks issued out. Then coming to DRCH means bank charges. Some rule name I have defined here, right? This is nothing, SCA is nothing but company code here. OU means checks issued out, SA means received in, and CH means charges, bank charges. So the text is here, it is given. Then here posting rule we have defined here, and how it has to work means, see this is the symbol. See when checks are issued, checks are uploaded, when EBS is uploaded, what is the accounting entry we should get? Whether it is a checks issued account should be debited, main bank account is created. when main bank account is created here, and checks deposit account is going to be created here. Like that, what is the accounting entry we should get? So that we need to carefully plan the accounting entry here. Save it. Go to define posting rules. Click on new entries. Here posting rule, see here, define posting rules. First of all, what are the rules that we have defined? See DRCH, DRIN, DROU. OU means checks issued out. Right. See here also I have given checks issued out. When if it is issued out, the posting area, 1 minute, OU. This is the symbol we have created, DROU. Posting area select bank accounting. When checks are issued out, say here, when checks are issued out, when EBS is uploaded, what is the accounting entry we should get? That is checks issued account should be debited, main bank account should be created. So here I have to tell to the system main bank account should be created here. DR will be main bank. Main bank account should be created, credit. Posting key should be 50. Checks issued out, account should be debited. Here checks issued out. DR will be checks issued out. But whenever we are giving any sub account, don't give the posting key here. Whenever this is the main bank account, this is the GL account, right? This is a sub ledger account. This is what I told you. Here checks issue account, checks deposit account, both are sub accounts. But main bank account is the main bank. Main bank account is the main GL account. And rest of the things are sub accounts. When you are using sub account, don't give the posting key. But only when you are giving main bank account, give the posting key. Next document type we are going to use SCA document. And posting type I have to use posting key 50, main bank account, that's what I told you. And here document type SCA, posting rule 4. Here clear the debit GL account. Clear the debit GL account means what? Here see, this is debiting. This GL account, it is going to be cleared. Means when we issue the check, we have issued this one. I mean accounting entry is passed. So this is going to be cleared here now. So while debiting this account is going to be cleared. So that's why number 4 is nothing but clear the debit GL account. Right, save it. Or next entry also I can do it first of all. And here DROU, that is checks issued out. Now DRIN, the next symbol is, click on next symbol. DRIN, checks received in. So even this also bank accounting. When we receive the check, what is the accounting entry? When we receive the check, so here main bank account is going to be debited, and this is going to be created. That is sub account. Check issue account, deposit, check deposit account is going to be created. So that's why here my main bank account should be debited, right? So debit 40. DLB main bank account. Here checks deposit account. Check issued out. Where is it? DRLB. Check received in. This is the check received in. So whenever you are using sub account, I told you don't give the posting key. So document type here SA, and posting type we have to use is here clear credit GL. This is nothing but this is here we are creating it. So that's why credit GL account. Fourth one, that is third one, bank charges. DROU, DRIN, DRCH. Bank charges. Whenever bank charges are going to be debited or credited, bank account, both are now GL accounts. See what is the accounting entry when bank charges are debited? When bank charges are to be accounted for, then the accounting entry should be okay. Bank charges account debtor to main bank account. This is the accounting entry. Here both are GL accounts, but in this case one is GL account, one is sub account. So that's why here you have to take both the GL account, both posting case, bank charges account data to main bank account. So main bank account is going to be created here. DRLB main bank, and here DRLB account symbol you have to take bank charges account. So this is debit 40, this is credit 50, right? Here okay, SCA document, and here posting type should be post to GL account because both the GL accounts. Save it. Posting not defined. No, that is over now. In previous one we have not saved it. Let me check. Bank DRCH, that is charges. Main bank charges should be debited. 40, 50, main bank, SA. This is post to GL account. Here posting area. Posting area, yes, 1. And here posting rule, both posting GL account. Data saved, yes. So these are the 3 line items we have created. Let us stop here. We have to complete again 4 more, not only 4, there are so many other steps are there. I think in the next class, I think we can complete. Let me check, because there are so many other steps are there. But I know that all these steps are a bit confusing. And you need to, of course, you need to take up several times. Once we execute completely, because in the beginning, from the beginning, you will be in a state of confusion, because why I am doing all these things, everything you don't understand. Once we execute it, when system posts, then again I'll get back to you how these rules are helping us in creating the GL accounts, right? What makes, because these entries will be automatically posted. So these are the requirement, and then this is the configuration, right? So meanwhile, you do the other topics, right? Your GL, AR, AP, and other miscellaneous topics also, right? We'll meet tomorrow. Yeah. So tomorrow we'll meet again.
Anand would like to talk to you for a minute. Is it fine if I call you after this?
Yeah. See, already just now I spoke to Mr. Vijay Reddy, because he said that since he was in, what he told me that he has already created your account and you can access the SAP. Are you able to access it?
I checked, but I wasn't able to.
I spoke to him. He said again, because he said that from past 1 week I'm not checking. I told him, see, I have sent a mail, and also she has also sent a mail. And did you check it up? And he said that no, some problem is there, I'm going to hospital, etc. I'm not checking the mails at all. But anyway, on that day, whenever you told me, I have already created her account and continued her account, he said. Then I told him that no, you check the mail, she is unable to access the SAP system. You see that it is accessed. Then he said, I'll complete it within 10 minutes, something he said. Now if it is if you are free, you can call him and get the confirmation.
Okay.
He said that definitely he's going to do it today, in case if it has not been done, right?
Okay. Okay. Fine. Fine. Yeah.